Welcome back to Love What You Eat, family style cooking show. Always here with my mother Franca, and on today's episode we are paying homage to the city where we are from, Montreal, Quebec. Today, Ma, what are we showing our viewers how to make?
Pouding Chômeur.
And we will show you just how to make it coming up next on Love What You Eat. So today's recipe is a classic to where we're from, born and raised in Montreal, Quebec. And today my mom's gonna show us a classic Pouding Chômeur. That's it, she'll just tell us a little bit about it and then show us and explain to us how simple this is and delicious to make.
Chômeur means an unemployed worker. Chômage means unemployed, so that's where it comes from. And this recipe was created by Quebec female workers back during the early 1930s, during the Depression. I mean, all around the world, everything was very scarce. And originally the recipe was made like with stale bread, water, and brown sugar. But throughout the years, I mean, the recipe became a little bit more decadent.
It has evolved.
Yeah, it has evolved, definitely.
So what we have here are pretty classic pantry staples. There is flour,
Baking powder, sugar, the star maple syrup, whipped cream, eggs, milk, vanilla extract, and some melted cold butter.
There's a couple of steps to it. So what we'll start off by is over stovetop. You'll see my mom basically bring to a boil.
Bring to a slight boil, yeah, the maple syrup with the heavy cream, and we'll put that aside.
And then we'll come over here, do a nice one dump, get the batter going, place it in a pan that will show you our recommendations of what type of pan to use. So the measurements, ingredients, and the step-by-step directions always found in the video description of the video, in the video description. And we'll show you, honestly, take you in on a close look to show you how quick and easy this is to make.
Very simple to make and delicious,
Very
so delicious.
So without further ado, over to the stovetop we go.
After you've poured in the cool melted butter, you're gonna mix it. You're looking for a smooth, thick batter. However, if you should have any lumps, not to worry because they'll dissolve as it bakes. So I have here an 8x8 baking dish, ceramic. Very important that you need high sides, but a 9x9 will also work very well with this recipe. At this point, it's very important to pour the maple syrup mixture very, very slowly because you don't want to ruin the cake batter. You want to keep it nice and smooth. So best place your the back of the spoon in the corner of the baking dish and just very slowly pour in the maple syrup mixture. This goes in a preheated 375-degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes, and it's very important to place your rack in the middle because you want even temperature, even heat, like for the inversion to happen. So to check if the cake is done, with a toothpick, just insert the cake part. Don't go all the way down because you're going to take the maple syrup mixture and then you don't know if your cake is done. So just the cake and that's it. So we're just going to let it set for about 10 minutes or so. This is best served warm, and you could top it with crème fraîche, whipped cream, or vanilla ice cream, or any kind of ice cream of your choice. I like maple ice cream.
And a drizzle of extra maple syrup if you want also.
That's right too, yeah.
There you go. All right, taste test coming up next. That's it. Honestly, very easy to make. We warmed up that maple syrup and cream mixture. It smelled like some butterscotch sweetness. It was so
Caramelly,
good. Caramelly.
yes.
Put it to the side. We made that batter quite fast. And then just using the spoon to pour into one corner that mixture we ended up warming up, that maple syrup and cream mixture. And we did it that way because we didn't want to cause a disruption or a disturbance in the batter. So putting it at least to one corner will just maybe mess up one little corner and keep the rest of your cake beautiful.
Yeah.
If ever, I mean, it does happen. What you'll see is the batter might mix up. You could just scoop it out a little bit.
It doesn't matter.
That's it.
Yeah, and you have to pour it slow because you want a nice little flow. And very important, you know, if the inversion didn't happen, I mean, something unfortunately went wrong with your formula.
So give it a try again because this is delicious. Best served warm with a nice scoop of ice cream and a bit of that mapley batter concoction that all soaks down to the bottom. So good. So we're gonna give it a try, Ma.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is very popular
Maple
in
heaven.
Quebec.
Maple heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quebec is the largest producer of maple syrup, so there's a lot of maple syrup desserts, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Buon appetito.
Favorite? Oh.
Bon appétit.
Mm.
Yes. So good.
Served with ice cream, the
So
warm
good.
and the melting of the ice cream. Oh, delicious.
It's a sweet toffee type sticky around the corners because you have that caramelization around the corners of the cake, but a very soft spongy texture inside. A very simple sponge cake, and then the vanilla ice cream pairs so well. That mapley, caramelly syrup right here that you have at the bottom here that we scoop in, paired with the ice cream, heaven.
Delicious.
Thank you so much for showing us how to make this. We hope you guys give this one a try. If you do, let us know in the comments down below. You could always find these recipes also on our recipe website at www.lovewithchewy.net, where you'll be able to find step-by-step directions with photo aid to help you replicate to the T or let it inspire you to make your own. Thanks for tuning in and watching, and as always, continue to
Love what you eat.
Bye for now.
Ciao. Au revoir.